Hey cousins, welcome back to the crib. Your favorite cousin Moni here, and today we are reviewing ASAP Rocky's long-awaited return with "Don't Be Dumb." So do me a favor and smash that like button, share this video, hype it up, and leave a comment down in the comment section below, letting me know your take on this album. What did you rate it? So, after nearly a decade without a proper solo album, the stakes for this project were incredibly high. Rocky hasn't been absent from culture. I mean, far from it. In fact, his cultural presence has been stronger than his musical one. Between high fashion, his influence on the current wave of rappers like Playboy Cardi, Travis Scott, and Little Uzi Vert, Vogue covers, creative direction, and building a family with Rihanna, Rocky has remained a style and tastemaker icon. But music is different. Relevance in fashion doesn't automatically translate to greatness on wax. And that's where the pressure really was. Could he still deliver after such a long hiatus, legal issues, delays, and constantly shifting release dates? With Don't Be Dumb, Rocky clearly wasn't trying to recreate the past. This isn't Live Love ASAP or At Long Last ASAP. He leaned heavily into experimentation, blending his traditional rap with jazz influences, alternative rock elements, and cinematic production choices. He even tapped Tim Burton for the album artwork and visual world, which tells you he was thinking more in terms of art and aesthetic than just straight up rap bars. But the question is, did that experimentation actually work? Let's talk about some of the records. Order of Protection opens the album. And honestly, this was a bad choice for an opener. It felt too slow, and the beat drop was actually awkward for me. For an artist who's been gone this long, you need an intro that punches the listener in the face. And this just didn't do that for me. However, Helicopter. Now, this is more like it. Crazy beat, sick flow, and great production. I love the Dipset line about the all pink and Jim Jones braids. That shit was actually hilarious, especially if you know Jim Jones' history. I swear Jim Jones go get his hair done and then he tells the stylist to hand him a brush and he just brushed his freshly done braids and now they look dingy. Plus, the music video is insanely creative. So, this is one of the strongest moments on the album. For me, there's also the interrogation skit. I mean, we don't really need to rank that one, but I did like the interrogation skit. It feels self aware, Rocky acknowledging the long wait, the pressure, and the fact that his name has stayed relevant whether he drops or not. It sets the tone that he didn't rush this, he dropped when he felt ready. Next, we have Stole Your Flow. This is where the shots start flying. You can hear the tension, whether it's aimed at Travis Scott, Drake, or both. The Stole Your Flow, I need a percentage line feels very pointed. Then there's the BBL line, which clearly reads like a Drake shot. ASAP Rocky is talking very spicy. He's flowing well and even shouts out Rihanna, which is fitting since he's indirectly dissing both of her ex boyfriends. And there are people who got mad about the "Stole Your Bitch" line. They feel like he's disrespecting Rihanna, but I honestly don't think he's actually talking about Rihanna. That very well could be about Sophie, who is Drake's baby mother, especially considering the allegations, mainly that came from Joe Budden, that Rocky, Drake, and her were all involved in some sort of threesome and a child was conceived during that time. So the fact that nobody bring this up is interesting to me, but either way, this is a solid record. It'll hit in the club or at festivals for sure. Next up is Stay Here for Life. Now, I think this might be top two for me on the album. This is where the mood shifts. It is smoother, it is sexier, and more atmospheric, if that's even a word. I believe this is a sample. His vocals are amazing. The chopped and screwed elements, which is very ASAP Rocky if you listen to his old music. This is a very much so like a late night vibe all around, and I like it. But the second beat switch, I could have really done without it, but this is definitely one of my favorites on the album. Next up, we have Playa. This one didn't do it for me. It really didn't. It has a radio friendly, pop leaning feel, and it's almost carried entirely by the production. Lyrically, it's basic. Very Dr. Seuss, one fish, two fish, breakfast, blue fish. I wasn't feeling it. It's fine as background music, but there's nothing memorable here for me. Next up, we have No Trespassing. Great production, terrible lyrics. The sound design is cool, the gun clicks, the sirens, the intensity, but the writing is sloppy again. The George Jetson line was very clever. I like that. I'll give him that. But overall, it's a no. It's actually a hell no for me. Stop snitching. Personally, I don't subscribe to the street snitching culture as a civilian. If you do something in front of me, respectfully, you're going to jail. But sonically, this beat is insane. Rocky rides it very well. Sauce Walker comes in with the perfect energy. I fucked with the niggas lie to their mama but tell the truth to the cops line. Definitely made me make a stank face. So this record was cool for me. It was cool. I would put it in maybe the top 5 on my favorites if I had to. Next up was Shut the Fuck Up, or STFU. This is where Rocky leans fully into experimentation, the alt rock territory. I can see this going crazy at festivals again. Mosh pits everywhere. If you are not a fan of mosh pits, get your ass out the way. But as a record, it feels half-baked to me. The second verse sounds chaotic in a way that didn't land for me. I'm sorry, I'm just not feeling STFU. Punk Rocky. Now, this surprised me. Great production, melodic flow, and genuine emotion about love and heartbreak. It has that early 2010s alt rap feel, like Gym Class Heroes if they were still active. Funny enough, I didn't like this on the first listen. When I actually saw the music video, I didn't like it for some reason, but on my third listen, I fuck with it. I like this song very much. Rocky definitely did some kind of reverse psychology here. I don't know what's going on. The songs that I liked on the first listen, I don't like now, but the song that I didn't like, I do like. I don't know what's going on here, but Punk Rocky is definitely in my top 3 for the songs on this album. There's Air Force, Whiskey, Release Me. Whiskey, another track with a better second beat than the first one. Once the switch happened, Rocky sounds like classic Rocky, but more polished. The West Side Gun ad-libs were fun, but they felt more like flavor than substance. I don't know, this just felt like filler. Like, why did you get West Side Gun just to do ad-libs? This low-key reminds me of Kendrick on, what is that song, Mojo Jojo? Just doing the ad-libs. Next up, we have Robbery, which is, I think, my favorite song on the album. One of the best songs on the album. Doechii really shines here. Her energy, her flow, and her presence elevate the entire track. Rocky's second verse is very strong, but Doechii steals the show for me. I would love a cinematic jazz club music video for this where they perform, they flirt, and then they dramatically rob the spot. This shit gives me Ray's Boom Room. I would love to see that type of music video. Sinners-esque almost. Then we have, getting towards the end of the album, I'll just talk about Don't Be Dumb because I feel like I've said enough regarding the tracks. But for a title track, this was underwhelming. The Trip Baby beat switch was the highlight, but overall, it didn't live up to the weight of the album's name for me. So, cousins, overall, Don't Be Dumb is an experimental return, and I respect that. Rocky clearly didn't want to play it safe. He mixed genres, he played with structure, and leaned into art, visuals, and mood, but experimentation doesn't automatically equal excellence. This album has too many beat switches for me, and many of them felt unnecessary or poorly placed. The production is mostly strong, but the lyrics are mediocre at best. Rocky, of course, has never been a bar heavy rapper, but after nearly a decade, you'd expect a bit more growth in that department. Maybe some sharper wordplay, deeper themes, or more refined storytelling. There are moments where Rocky sounds locked in, helicopter, punk Rocky, robbery, stay here for life, but too many tracks feel carried by the beat rather than the pen. And for an artist who had this much time, that's just very disappointing to me. His core fans will probably love this simply because they've been starving for new music, but was this worth a nearly 10-year wait? For me, no. I'm giving this a 3 out of 5 roses. Not a disaster, not a classic, just okay. So, my thing is, where should Rocky go from here? If Rocky wants to capitalize on this comeback, here's what I think he should do. I think he should get back outside and perform. Festivals, curated shows, and strong visuals will help these songs land better live, which we have already seen. I think today he just released another music video. Tim Burton is actually starring in that music video, and it's great. Helicopter music video is great. Punk Rocky video is cool. He also just announced the Don't Be Dumb tour, so he's actually doing that. I think next time he should just trim the fat, fewer beat switches, tighter, strong structures, and work with a sharper writing team or challenge himself lyrically. Lean into what he does better, mood, style, and vibe, but balance it out with some substance. This feels like Rocky just shaking off the rust. If he stays active, I genuinely believe his next album could be much stronger. The muscle just needed to be exercised again. But for now, Don't Be Dumb is a stylish, uneven, experimental return. Interesting, but not the triumph many were hoping for. So, cousins, let me know your thoughts on Don't Be Dumb. Did it deliver for you? Were you happy with it or were you disappointed? What are some of your favorite records on the album? Leave it in the comment section below. I will be responding to comments. Appreciate y'all for watching this video all the way through. Y'all be safe, like the video, and I will check y'all in my next one. Later.
Hey cousin, who you chilling with?
I'm chilling with MONIE.